obviously, you feel like it's better, instead of doing a design-build project, to hire an engineering firm to design the underwater pipe and then a contractor to actually build it. Why do you think that's a better way to go as opposed to design-build?
Well, being an engineering background, I prefer that method just on this particular project. Design-build is a great way of building projects and designing projects. It does expedite things. It's a good collaboration between contractors and engineers. This particular project, just because of what's the unknown, the underneath there, I just thought it would be a good idea to be able to hand select an engineering firm that specializes in this. But these contractors, they're well qualified, and they'll pick the right firm, and they'll team up, and so we'll have a great project no matter what.
So how does this work? It looks like it was kind of 3-2 sentiment. There wasn't a vote to go with design-build. So what do they got with an RFQ?
Yes, sir. An RFQ will be advertised. I believe it comes out sometime this week or next week, and then we will get packages from design-build teams, and then we'll rank those, and then we'll move forward in picking a team.
So I guess the county got a letter from the DOT saying they don't want the pipe in the bridge?
Yes.
They want it under the water?
Well, they would prefer it out of the bridge. So, therefore, the only options are to lay it under the water.
Which seems like it'd be a lot more expensive. I don't know if that's true.
Well, that's where the design team, they'll look at whether they're doing a drag line or they'll dig it and bury it, whether they directional board it. So these are all the things that the design team, as part of the design build team, will flush out, and they'll figure out the most economical way of getting the water line to Surface Panel Beach.
So it sounds like this temporary pipe isn't hooked up yet. I'm surprised because it's already laid out there.
It's laid out, but it has to go through a testing process. You got air release valves. Anytime that you have a high point, air tends to get into the top of the pipe. You got to flush that out until you get the air out and test it, and that's what they're going through now. They've broken it into 3 segments, and 2 of them have passed, and they're working on the last segment now. Once it passes, they pump it up to about 150 psi, and then once it passes the test, then they can hook it on. They'll bacteriological test it, and then it'll be in operation.
So as far as who pays for this is part of the county's wholesale water system?
Yes, sir.
Which is charged to all the cities?
Yes, sir.
So it seems like everyone who gets wholesale water would share in the cost of this project?
We have a wholesale budget, and we do improvements out of that wholesale budget. And there's money in that budget for improvements like this.
Will it affect the water rates for anyone?
We haven't evaluated that yet.
I guess you don't know the cost.
No, sir.
But it sounds like it's going to be a major project.
Oh, it is definitely a major project. Oh, yes, sir, absolutely. That's why it's important to have the most qualified team. So we look forward to picking the best team.
Thank you, Robert.
Good deal. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.